Good indigenous people of Biafra, I greet you. My wonderful people, I feel like it is very important to inform you to celebrate, for your victory is sure and assured by international community. Stop being moody. Rejoice, for what we have been looking for has finally come. Biafra has finally come. As I'm talking with you now, there are many things that are going on secretly about the Biafra nation, which I cannot divulge those things to you. You need to know them. That Nigeria you see today is sitting or situated or being situated on timely bomb. They are sitting on gunpowder. Nobody regard nor value Nigeria anymore. Biafra is the watchword. Biafra is the talk of the day. Biafrans have been remembered by God. Don't throw away your identity. Don't forget your ID card in Nigeria. Let your ID card be inside your heart and tread with care and reservation, because it may be finally taking place any moment from now. So forget whatever that is going to be the consequences, because whenever somebody is fighting for his right, he's always a bad person, according to people's interpretation. But I want to assure you, n'ihe bere pie nọzi n'ime akpa. Echefukwala na ọgụ ị na-alụ ọgụ nwere onwe. Biafra freedom fighting is not to drink Gouda. It's not to drink Golden Guinea. It's not to drink stout. It's not a bed of roses. Biafra freedom fighting is one of the toughest fights so far. Therefore, I'm here to inform you that the long-awaited king have finally arrived. The celebration for Biafra freedom have gone beyond the border. As many people don't believe it, but they must see it. Many people have challenged it from A to Z, and many have lost their lives in the process to stop Biafra nation, which we don't owe them condolences. And many are in jeopardy today as a result of fighting against the anointed people of the Almighty God. Let me inform Biafrans one thing that is very vital, that it is God that have been fighting the battle of Biafrans right from 1967 to 1970, where it seems like darkness and horror have come upon all the Biafrans in Biafra land, that there will be no way out, as over 4 million people were lost completely. They lost their life. Their lives today, I mean, we have to keeping their memories because these are fallen heroes who have paid an ultimate price for the Biafra restoration. But I will not say that all what they did could not avail, but I will only tell you that Biafrans are God's people. And God's time in everything is very important. Maybe that time, if they have gotten Biafra nation, they won't know the value of what they have. Because many people today have money and they don't know the value of the money they have. They rubbish it. They use it anyhow for problem and destruction. Sponsoring terrorism, kidnapping, raping, stealing, and embezzlement. And I don't think it is the will of God. So what I'm telling you this moment must be very clear to you. That you are a winner. There is no how, there's no way Nigeria can defeat Biafrans. Egbe gbuo nku, amara osisi ọ ga-ada. You are hearing me? It's good to have a good leader. A leader who is not a money monger. A leader who did not value money more than his people. A leader that value his people more than the mundane things of this world. And I think we have many of them in the Biafra agitation system. People who are out and they are very normal, soundly minded, mentally sound, and very eligible in all ramifications of life to be a leader. We have them many, for your information. So, Nigeria government and his cohorts are murmuring. And why are they murmuring? They are murmuring that world powers and the world leaders refuse to stop Simon Ekpa from Biafra agitation or from Biafra freedom. Why is it so that Simon Ekpa is in Europe fighting against Nigeria government, forming government inside already founded government of Nigeria? Simon Ekpa is forming government inside Nigeria government to tear Nigeria, to destroy Nigeria in their own understanding, which is not according to international constitution. You know, these are the things they are discussing and it's making them angry. And I believe by now you must have listened to the Chief Defense of Nigeria, Musa, so Christopher Musa, how he accused European people and world leaders for overlooking Simon Ekpa, and he was busy doing what he's doing, destroying Nigeria, dividing Nigeria, and world leaders refuse to talk. Then I may ask him now, if world leaders refuse to talk or attack Simon Ekpa, which Musa promised Nigeria or Nigerians that he will make sure that world powers arrest Simon Ekpa and bring him to Nigeria so that he can deal with him and torture him very well before they will kill him. So all those, call it senseless speeches of his, could not avail. Nobody is ready to attack Simon Ekpa or to tell him anything. Because why? He is working according to the international constitution. It's only in Nigeria that international constitution have no power. The law of international community does not exist in Nigeria. But other countries in the world keep the international constitution, obey it, respect it, honor it, practice it, work with it, abide by the rules and regulations of international community. So these people, so-called Nigeria government and whatever they call themselves, when you watch very well, see that they don't have sense. These are people that move like a robot. And I don't know who is advising them. How sensible is that person? And I don't think that there is any reasonable person behind them advising them what to do and what not to do. And this is why they try to take things for granted with international community. But the international community have taught them a lesson by ignoring them and letting them know that other countries on earth are not like in Nigeria. So your lawlessness attitude, nonchalant attitude, sponsoring evil, turning blind eyes and pay deaf ear to international community constitution, and disobeying the world power from what they ask you to do, so we cannot tolerate it. And this is why you see Tinubu cannot do anything to stop Biafra. All the lies that Buhari told in his regime to stop Biafra movement all turned against him. See the Igbos who supported, paid money for plane to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. They are dead. Those who say over their dead body to see a Biafra nation stand, they are dead. And they are still dying. You see, the international community will not forget the disobedience of Nigeria government to their command, which they told them to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and compensate him for infringing his human rights. Nigeria's so-called government rubbished the whole issue. Because why? Muslims are the one ruling Nigeria, and Nigeria is an Islamic state, if you don't know, where Sharia, terrorism, becomes customs and tradition of men. You can see that this set of people in this set of countries, Islamic state countries, are operating in a different world. You understand? They turn life upside down. They turn normality to abnormality. What I'm telling you this moment is that they are eating gravel. They are eating their shit. They don't know what to do. Nigeria and their militaries and police and government are so frustrated to the extent that They cannot raise their faces up in shame because today they are being abhorred in the whole world. And this is why you see that whatever that is happening in Nigeria, no country cares. You see, now you want the world leaders, world powers to arrest someone and bring him back to Nigeria for you because you are the army chief defense of Nigeria. All right. When the world power give you order to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, did you obey? Did you do that? The answer is no. So now you want world power to join you to commit atrocity, to commit wardom, to commit war crime, to commit genocide. So that is what you want them to do. United Kingdom only behave the way they behave by betraying Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because of what they are gaining from Nigeria. Because there's nothing like Igbos, there's nothing like Biafrans in Nigeria. Igbos and Biafrans, they are not in the picture of Nigeria state, if you don't know. And this is why the whole world now counted Nigeria to be one of the deadliest terrorist country on earth, which they placed Fulani people on the World Index terrorist as number 4. But still, I want to tell you that Igbo people, Igbo politicians, Biafran politicians, all what I'm saying is not entering their ears and they don't care about it. The only time they will remember what you say is when they see somebody dead that Fulani people have killed here, killed there, killed so. They will now, it's like they will come back to their senses and begin to run. Why are they running? Since the truth is painful and bitter for them, they should stand and face the reality, the consequences. Probably test that and see how it used to be. Because why they are joking, I mean, Igbo politicians are joking with Igbo citizens or Biafran's life, is because it has not happened to their wives, it did not happen to their daughters, it didn't happen to their sons, and it have not been attempted on them. They will have for once repented and tell me where Fulanis are coming from and come down to Igbo land to be killing people. Who permitted them, if not Igbo politicians? So let's not go too far in saying the truth. What I'm telling you now is that the people who have fought for freedom before and got it, the people who know the value of freedom, the importance of freedom today, have joined Biafra race in order for Biafrans to be free from the shackle and the mentality of terrorism and poverty, destruction, impunity, killings, lawlessness, and wicked ideologies. So they are solidly behind the Biafra sovereign state. As I'm talking with you, this moment is not the time to begin to think whether if it will work or it will not work. And that's why I have told you earlier that this is a new era. This is 21st century. The people you see existing in this 21st century are beyond your understanding.